Hello, little friends. Today I'm going to tell you a very special story. It's the story of the crybaby bird. Get ready for an adventure in the forest. Once upon a time, in a very, very colorful forest, there lived a very fluffy bunny. His name was Peepo. Peepo had fur as white as snow. His ears were big and soft. His eyes were bright and full of curiosity. Peepo loved to hop. He hopped here and there. He hopped high. He hopped low. Peepo loved his forest. Peepo's forest was a magical place. There were giant trees with bright green leaves. There were flowers of every color, yellow like the sun, red like strawberries, blue like the sky, and pink like sweet cotton candy. A crystal clear river flowed happily, and colorful fish swam quickly inside it. The sun shone warmly, and birds sang beautiful songs. Everything was peaceful and joyful. Every morning, Peepo woke up with a big smile, excited to explore. One morning, Peepo was hopping near a blackberry bush. The blackberries were purple and sweet, and Peepo liked to nibble one here and one there. As he hopped and ate, he heard a sound. It wasn't a bird singing. It wasn't the wind. It was a different sound, a soft little cry. Sniff, sniff, it sounded. Peepo stopped hopping. His big ears twitched. He tilted his head to the side. What is that sound? He wondered. He had never heard a cry like that in the forest. Curious, he decided to follow it. The crying grew louder. Sniff, sniff, wah! Peepo hopped slowly, looking all around. Where was the sound coming from? It was nearby. He reached a very tall tree, the tallest in the whole forest. Its leaves swayed high above. At the base of the tree, on the ground, Peepo saw something small and blue. It was a baby bird. The baby bird was very tiny. His feathers were light blue, and his little beak was small. His eyes were full of tears. He trembled a little. Peep, 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 wah! He cried, flapping his weak little wings. But they were too fragile, and he was stuck on the ground. Peepo approached gently. Hello, little friend, he said softly. Why are you crying? What happened? The baby bird looked at Peepo, stopped crying for a second, then started again even louder. Peepo looked up. High above, he saw a nest made of twigs and leaves. It was the baby bird's home. The poor bird had fallen out of the nest. Peepo understood right away. Oh, you poor thing! You fell from your nest. Don't worry, little one, I'll help you. But Peepo couldn't fly. He was a bunny. How could he take the baby bird back up? The nest was very high. He held the tiny bird gently and began to look for help. First, he saw Zizi the bee buzzing among yellow flowers. Zizi, Zizi, I need help, Peepo called. He explained what happened. Zizi looked at the baby bird and sighed. I'm sorry, Peepo. I'm strong enough to carry nectar, but not a baby bird. I can't lift him that high. Peepo thanked her and kept going. Next, he found Lala the ladybug resting on a leaf. Peepo begged for help. Lala tried, but the baby bird was too heavy for her tiny wings. I'm sorry, Peepo, she said sadly. Peepo thanked her and continued. Then Peepo had an idea. He needed someone who could climb. He ran toward the trees and saw Dudu the monkey swinging from branch to branch. Dudu, please help! It's an emergency! Peepo shouted. Dudu saw the crying baby bird and smiled kindly. Of course I'll help. Climbing is my specialty. He carefully picked up the baby bird and began climbing the tall tree with ease. Peepo watched from below, cheering. At the top, the baby bird's mother was flying in circles, worried and calling out for her baby. Dudu gently placed the little bird back in the nest. The mother bird rushed to her chick, hugging him with her wings. The baby bird stopped crying and chirped happily. He was safe at home. Peepo jumped with joy. Dudu climbed back down smiling. The mother bird sang a beautiful song of thanks to Peepo and his friends. Peepo felt warm inside. He learned that even when things seem hard, asking for help and working together makes anything possible. Friendship and kindness are the greatest treasures of all. And from that day on, the once crying baby bird grew into a beautiful bluebird who sang the happiest songs in the forest. If you liked this adventure of Peepo and the Cry Baby Bird, you know what to do. Like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss any new stories. A big kiss, and until the next story. Bye-bye!